The airplane sequence at the end, is that like a practical effect with like a real 747?
Yeah, that was a real plane, and that was a real building that they crashed that plane. It was epic.
John, David, what was your reaction when you saw that trailer? Because questions that it's prompting, what was your reaction when you saw it?
It's interesting because there were just little, nuggets of information and just breadcrumbs of information about the movie that I was surprised that he was going to reveal. Being a huge fan of Christopher Nolan, we're familiar with his films, we obviously know his films, but this seems like something different. It seems like this is where he's about to take us for the next 10 to 15 years of filmmaking.
There's a lot going on in this film, like you would expect from Christopher Nolan. The epicness matched with interesting narrative and huge stunt sequences, action sequences. I mean, you're doing things that are not supposed to be humanly possible, reverse repelling or whatever you call that. How did you film those things?
Aim it and pull the trigger.
Chris and Hoyte van Hoytema had a camera. Some of the moves that we were doing, especially those hand-to-hand sequences, some of our stunt guys, George Cottle and company, they've never done some of these moves before. They were sort of inventing them for this movie specifically. So it's so exciting that we're going to be able to introduce this, new style of fighting, this new style of combat. You know what I mean? And again, to be seen in a theater, in a movie, on a big movie screen, it's gonna be so vibrant. What you saw is where we were. It's not green screen. Watch the trailer. I highly recommend watching it again and again, and you get more answers.
It's reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened?